Chris, I've got a feeling that the UK's walking pace is shot. I really think that people are dawdling around, and it's really beginning to do my head in. Now, I'll hold my head up. I'll hold my hand up and say, I think I've got a relatively brisk walking pace.
You do.
And despite the fact I'm quite a short man, and with therefore quite a short stride, I have to work hard to move
You've got big
myself
butt
about.
muscles, though, so
I
that
have.
helps. Yeah.
I have explosive thighs, some might say. But despite the fact that I think I'm faster than many, I really do think we are dawdling about. Whether it is on the school run or whether it is on the commute and walking around the London Underground or any other a busy pavement outside a football stadium, for example, people move so slowly. And I've realised it's one of the things that actually builds up my stress the most in my day-to-day life. I did a bit of research, and a normal walking pace for an adult is considered to be between 2.5 and 4 miles an hour. Now, I would say actually that is quite a broad scope for what is considered normal, because I would say 4 is actually quite fast. 2.5, I'd say, is quite slow.
Yes. What's this got to do with your week, Rich?
Stressing me out how slow people are walking. And I think we see so many news stories about obesity crisis in the UK and the health of the UK. I honestly think that there should be, whether it's either lanes on pavements or some kind of fine system for people that are walking too slowly. Something needs to be done about the walking pace of the UK. I think you could look at the GDP or the productivity of any nation in the world, and it will have a direct relationship with how fast or slow the pedestrians of that country are moving.
That is an amazing statement to make, and I kind of feel that I need to fill for a bit of time here whilst I look into that claim that you've made there. Can I check, is this you getting held up by other people, or is this people in your own group pissing you off because they're taking so long and you're feeling that they're dragging you back?
I am married to a brisk walker, so
okay, good.
That's fine. So in my own group, I don't feel like that's given me stress. I have a 7-year-old child who I'm training to walk at a good speed because I don't want him to be another dawdler. I honestly think, Chris, this isn't about my group. It's an observation of society. People are walking too slow. It's as if they've got nowhere to go. It's as if they're lemmings walking around in the old computer game.
Do you think this could be because the amount of time you spend in tourist-friendly areas?
I don't consider outside schools to be tourist-friendly areas. In the morning, outside schools, everyone's got somewhere to be. The kids have got to be at school for a certain time. Parents, 95% of them, have then got to be at work after that school drop-off. But they're dawdling around as if they've got absolutely no pressures whatsoever.
Maybe they don't.
But then I go back to what I'm saying about the state of the country. If people don't have anywhere to go, if they don't have any urgency, this country's going to go nowhere.
So every person who walks at 2.5, not 4 miles an hour, could be spending that time walking faster and then preparing their business presentation for the local bank to get a business loan to grow the GDP of this country.
Let me give it to you starkly, Chris. And I don't want you to feel like you've been set up here. We're recording this in the morning like we always do. Well, not always, but more often than not. We're recording in the morning. And I sent you a message saying, Apple Maps is telling me I will be home at 9 a.m. So that's what Apple Maps thought, yeah, I'll be home at 9 a.m. Because I am a brisk walker, I walked through the front door at 8:56. I shaved 4 minutes off what Apple, a recognized global organization, thought that
They
I was
are.
going to do. Okay. Now, my point is that's 4 minutes that I've gained back. That's not 4 minutes that I'm going to go and then jerk off in the toilet or something. That's 4
What?
minutes. That's 4 minutes that I am going to use to be productive. It's 4 minutes to get an entertainment podcast up and running. If everyone walked faster, had a little bit more urgency, more stuff gets done. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why we're going backwards, because people aren't walking fast enough.
All right, okay, everybody. Obviously, you're not including the elderly, the infirm, children, the sick, the disabled in this. You're just referring to everybody else.
Correct.
You guys,
I am referring to those people who are in a position to be able to walk at a decent pace.
Okay, you've got to walk quicker, guys. I do have a list of the fast walking cities in the world.
Oh, I did not know
And-
such a... Let's find out. I bet you these cities are what I call achieving cities.
I think again, I don't know if they did every city in the world, but I can give you. So number one was Singapore.
There you go.
High productivity city.
Yeah,
Number two was Copenhagen. Denmark's a pretty wealthy country.
absolutely. A wealthy country, a healthy country.
3 is Madrid.
That's an interesting one because wrongly, the perception of your Spaniards is having siestas and stuff. They're not seen as an
Capital,
urgent
though.
nation.
Big city, capital
True.
of Spain. 4, this sort of fits your thing. Guangzhou, China.
It does indeed. Once again, let's just go. I just want to go back to Madrid once again very quickly. They're walking fast despite the heat. All right?
Yeah.
They're going places despite the heat. Guangzhou, another economic powerhouse.
London is down in 12th.
Of course it is.
But it is ahead of Tokyo, which is in 19th.
That's strange.
Damascus was quite low down as well.
Which is very interesting because biblically, Jesus walked to Damascus.
Yeah, but I think walking on water is a slower job, isn't it? So
Good point.
Not that he
I don't
walked on
think
water all the way to
No,
Damascus.
it was the road to Damascus.
It's a while since I read the Bible, Rich.
You don't kid me. I am going to review the nation's walking pace, and I'm referring only to the UK at the moment at 2.5. We've slipped. We must do better.
I don't have a graphic for 2.5.
I'm going to refer. Okay, a 2-star review for
Thank
the UK's. All right, but I tell you what, if you walk faster, your graphics would improve.
Okay, noted.